so huge, Devin?
Anime.
Why are they punching their
I
thighs?
started streaming. Steve.
They're making noises while they're getting their thighs punched, Devin. Alright, where's the next one? What's this? It's like some kind of girl at school. Senran Kikura. This next thumbnail looks pretty interesting. This is a teacher? She's like using one of those like massage roller thingies on her back thigh.
Are you sure you're fit to go to the gym? Because you seem like you're just super tired.
Devin, the mind may be weak. Oh, wait, no, I had this backwards. The body may be weak, but the mind is willing. I just gotta start flexing. Hello? That's oddly specific. Okay. Is that sarcasm?
Sarcasm.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good then. Cool. Keep it up, I guess.
Oh my gosh, darn live link.
So when are you gonna be here? In like 10?
Other word.
Oh. Okay. Alrighty. Bye-bye. So here's another instance of random information that I feel like he just says just to throw it out there. He's like, "Oh, Steven, sorry, I'm gonna be a little late. I need to go to my bank. I need to deposit my check of $7,000." Like, okay. You could have just said, "I need to go to the bank."
Said you had to go to the bank.
He just said you need to deposit your check. You didn't have to say,
I have to deposit my check of $7,000.
I know, exactly. And it's like, okay, and I'm like, all right, Thomas. And it's like, so we said 11, right? So when are you gonna be here? He's like, 25 minutes. It's like, okay. And he's like, yeah.
I have to deposit my check of $7,000.
He's like, sorry, but like, I went to my bank and they said like, oh yeah, you still have a savings account with $10,000 in it. And he's like, oh really, awesome. I'm like, well, I didn't need to know that either.
Like, why? You don't have to give me all this information. You're only building a case for me to murder you.
Yeah, that's just how he is. Like, it's just random information. Like, there's a one time when he wanted to come over to my house and hang out before Brandon came here for a while. So he's here for maybe like an hour. And we were just playing games, and like while we were talking, like he would just randomly like he would call somebody and like talk to them. Like, oh yeah, what's up, Robert or whatever. Like, oh, what you up to? Oh, I'm just hanging with my friend Steven. I was like, hello. Like, why would you call someone to tell them you're hanging out with me? Or like even like on Sunday night, we went to go play pool with him, and Brandon. And while we're playing pool, is like he called one of his friends to like come like say hello to the pool place for a little while. To tell them you're hanging and like literally when his friend came, it was like some like I guess trucker guy. And it's like, man, this guy's vocabulary consisted of the F word. And that's about it. And it's like, okay, why are you friends with this person? But, that's Thomas, though. Doesn't make any sense. And it's like, okay, I guess me and Brandon will play pool while you two talk. It's a great outing right now. So I got him about it. Like,
why do you hang out with this?
I feel sorry for him. I am giving him this one chance based off of social obligation. Because it feels like no matter what he does or says, it's always something benefiting him. Like, for example, PJ, we go to St. Church, right? So he knows who PJ is, obviously. So he's like, yeah, I love PJ like he's my brother, but, don't listen to him because like he just wants you to do his thing. Like he thinks that PJ tells us like in our college group or the youth group he wants to mold us the way he wants to, and the things he tells us is because it's what he wants, and that's not really true. The things PJ tells us is like normal, good advice, and like
Don't be stupid.
plus he's a pastor, so it's also like pastorly advice. So it's like, what, you guys aren't reading the Bible? You know, you guys should read the Bible more. It's like stuff like that. Or wait,
typical pastor stuff.
Wait, you're being dumb, and instead of like studying and doing well, you're like going out with your friends. You know, you should probably study a little bit more. That kind of thing. Or suggesting to go to college. You know, it's just like normal. Like who wouldn't say that? Like, and he's like totally cool with like whatever you say, but that's just like he tries to urge you, especially the younger ones. He's a little bit harsher on the youth because they're kids, younger people or whatever.
Firm grasp on the children.
Yeah, or for us, like he gets on us if like we spend money on video games or whatever. I mean, come on. So he does that kind of thing, but like, and then it's like normal stuff. But Thomas is like, no, PJ's trying to manipulate you, man. He's trying to control your life. Live your life the way you want to. Don't listen to PJ. It's like,
like he's trying.
What are you talking about? Yeah, but it's like he's like, oh, but I still love PJ to death, though.
Like, that makes no sense.
I know his whole thing, everything
like,
comes out of his mouth.
Like I understand, like maybe if you're thinking, like, no, I don't understand. Like PJ's advice sounds like pretty sound advice. Maybe based off of some personal experience, he's just trying to give you guys a little heads up.
Yeah, so I don't get it.
I feel like I would smack this.
It's okay. I've thought that before. Like he even started like we just from that one Sunday we hung out, and like Brandon is talking about like how him and his ex-girlfriend is like getting back together, and then he gets super interested. So literally, he kind of like he like kind of someone's like forcing us to like add him on Facebook. It's like, okay. And then he has a group message with me, Brandon, and Brandon's like girlfriend right now. And it's like, why does this group message exist? It's like so random. It's just like they're talking about like nothing. Or like he's always messaging. So like, what are you up to? Oh, okay. And like, oh, so I'm doing this, guys. What are you guys up to? Oh, okay. Like, oh, that's funny. How Brandon's like this. Are you here, Steven? Hello? And then it's like, yes, I'm here, Thomas. So okay.
See, at this point, that's what I'd be like. I'd make another group chat and be like, "Can we just like not do?"
I'm like, Thomas, can you not be so awkward? And it's like it's like a mixture of like awkward, cringy, and sad. I think he's autistic or something. I don't know. He's like 35, 36.
Oh.
I know. Even PJ's 40, but at least he's like a normal guy. It's like, hello.
Not to say that you can't hang out with older people.
I don't know. Like and whenever he goes to church, he like comes for maybe like every other week for a while, or maybe he comes for like every week, and like it's that for like maybe like a month or two, maybe even 3. And then he just kind of disappears off the grid for like a couple months, and he doesn't show up or anything. And then he comes back like after a couple months. It's like, hello, Thomas, where have you been? And like literally this past Sunday, I was telling PJ, he's like, hey PJ, can I be like the college group leader? I'm like the adult. I'm older and I have experience. Why can't I be the adult and like lead the college group? And PJ's like, Thomas, you like barely even come to church, and you don't even have any like, what's the thing, respect or anything, or experience. And he got like super offended about that. It's like, well, PJ, I don't understand. Like, I'm old enough and stuff. It's like,
well, being old enough isn't a requirement.
Yeah, stuff like that.
And he got like requirement.
He got mad at PJ. He told us about that. He's like, I don't understand why PJ won't let me like lead you guys. It's like, I'm like thinking, I'm like thinking in the back of my head, like, Thomas, I'm a better leader than you. I would be better at this thing than you would. And
I'd be better at a lot of things, but I don't. Kindness of my.
I could just go down and list of dumb things he said. So we were talking about like it was like something that came up with me, him, and Brandon. It's like, yo, have you ever like watched pornography? And we're all like, yeah, I guess so. And he's like, dude, I'm all about that hentai, you know. I love it. And it was like,
Hello?
who says this? And it's like, okay, okay. It's like this is coming from this like half Hispanic, half Asian, big 300-pound, 35-year-old. Okay, and he's like, I don't know, like, okay. So it's like, yeah, we watch it, and it's like, but we don't really, we're not proud of it or anything. And then he's like, oh, but there's nothing wrong with hentai. It's just cartoons, it's not real.
Stop.
And he's like, yeah, I watch it like all the time. And it's
Stop.
like, I'm like, Thomas, do you not understand what's like wrong with it? What do you mean is there cartoons? What kind of excuse is that? He's like, what are you talking about? It's whatever.
So the term, shut your mouth and just let it die.
Yeah, so.
Who is this dude? Gosh dang.
And you know how to make me right, 'cause it burns my heart and soul. I lose control every time when you're around. And it burns my heart and soul. And you know how to make me right, 'cause it burns my heart and soul. I lose control every time when you're around. 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 Every time when you're around.
All of a sudden, I don't like this project. So when is he supposed to be? Oh, Discord being funky. Oh. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Oh.
Devin.
Back.
Where'd you go, man? I looked at Discord because I didn't hear you, and then like it said I was in streaming mode, but it's like I'm not even streaming. Yeah, I don't know.
Can you feel it?
Oh, that's right, you're streaming.
Can you
I must moderate your stream.
sun outside? It feels so bright. Can you see it?
What's not worth it?
Can you see the
don't care.
place we lie?
I'll be here. Insert interesting title here. Hashtag.
Oh, I forgot to change that title.
Lol. Oh, that feeling when your stream's buffering.
I'm still encoding. I even turned down everything.
Devin, whatever you just said, just cut.
See? This is just me when I stream. Whenever I stream, everything just goes to poo-poo. I can look at the output again. Is... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought I changed this.
Did you really, Dev?
Oh, for sure. Or maybe I pressed OK instead of apply. Oh, hold
What
up.
changed, Devin?
Time to. I pressed OK instead of apply. Oh, hold up.
What changed, Devin?
I think also the fact that now Discord's doing the thing. Amazing. Why? 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 Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Why? Why do you treat me like? And encoding's overloaded for. Oh.
Hi.
Like. Doesn't want to stream. Apparently, right now I'm using up like 50% of my CPU.
Are you like moving your mouse and stuff, Devin?
No, I was on my other monitor trying to do. Oh. Picking away, I could look. Not like. Oh, it probably is. Probably.
Maybe you should like turn off Google Chrome and
Start the stream.
do you have like enable hardware acceleration on Google Chrome activated? You should probably turn that off.
You talk about annoying. Baby, I don't know what I'm gonna do about you.
Did you like
Mm.
do something, Devin?
I like canceled out the project, but that's about it.
Oh. Wait, does that mean FL Studios isn't there anymore?
Oh. I never had like this much trouble before.